Hello. The heaters have turned on. I can't believe that we're here. I'm like, wow, I really made it. Such a warrior. I battled through the trenches of the summer. And today is getting cold again. So it got cold and it was amazing, beautiful, wonderful, magnificent, groundbreaking. And then it got warm again, like 80s. Like I was wearing shorts and t-shirts again. But now it's back to, actually I don't know. It's 50 degrees. And I'm actually not cold at all. But the heater's turned on. And so I'm about to be boiling for sure. That coffee kind of tastes like ass. So, I don't even know how to explain this, but I guess we'll start. I finished college. I graduated. Literally crazy. Who would have thought? I didn't think that I was going to graduate, but at the same time, I didn't think that I was going to drop out or something. I just didn't know where life was going to take me. I didn't think that far ahead. But I graduated with my degree in photography, and I minored in art history, and I very much preferred art history. But by the time I was like, I want to change, it was kind of too late, and it was like, just stick it out to the end. And also pandemic made the decision, it was weird times. I also didn't go into history in the first place because I didn't think I was smart enough academically. I was more creative, but during my last 2 years of college, I was really I want to study history, and also finding what I wanted to do with my art and my photography. There's a big history focus in that realm. I don't even know how to explain it, but essentially I was like, okay, finished school, I graduated, I walked graduation in the spring of 21, but I actually finished in December. I actually feel like I've never really got closure from it because my school was on strike, and so all of a sudden I just didn't show up to class again because we're on strike. So I never had a closing send-off, this is the last class, this is the last time I'll be walking these halls. I didn't have that. And also I could go back to that school if I wanted to. I can still get inside the buildings. But anyways, finished college, and then I was like, I'm gonna take time. I'm not gonna look at my thesis. I've been, working dedicated on that for a while. I'm not gonna look at any of that until I was like, okay, summer, I'm going to pull out my thesis writing, my paper, and I'm going to edit, because time, makes the heart grow fonder. I did go back to the paper at one point, and I was on FaceTime with my mom, and I was making edits. I printed it out, and I was, scribbling and annotating and stuff. And that was all I did. I didn't do anything. I didn't actually go in and, do those edits. So, yeah. And then I was also supposed to, in the summer, the other plan was to do research and see if I wanted to pursue a graduate program. Didn't do that. So the agenda is to do that now, even though I feel like it's a bit late and I'm gonna probably see deadlines and I'd be like, I need to make a decision now. So we're gonna do that. We have to do that now. And then another thing that I want to do is relight the spark of self-guided research. I used to love doing that. When I was in high school, my later high school years, I was always watching documentaries. I was always doing just random research about history. I don't know what I was doing. I was a fucking nerd apparently. So I want to reestablish that and start doing that again. I think that I've been too wrapped up in I need to be learning this specific thing rather than just consuming whatever I feel like. So start at the beginnings of this, I'm redoing my Notion. Kind of did it in the beginning of the year or at some point then, and then I never used any of it. But I also feel like I didn't set it up. I didn't utilize Notion to the best of its utilization. Oh my god, I want to go to graduate school and I can't even speak. Well, I don't know. We'll see if I want to go to graduate school, but I just feel like there's more to learn. I just love history so much, and I wish that I had done that for undergraduate, even though I don't regret doing photography. So that's the plan. Just some productivity time. It's not getting better with more drinks. Please, for the love of all that is, what is that saying? Holy? Golden? Whatever. Please recommend me tea. Because I'm not a tea girly. I do not like tea whatsoever. But I want a nice warm drink. I like a coffee. But you can't drink that much coffee. So a tea. recommend me your teas. I don't like green tea, so absolutely not. And floral teas, floral or fruity teas, one of those two, weird me out because it's like warm juice. I don't know. Speaking of warm juice, I haven't had any apple cider and it's October 8th. Like, come on. Maybe a farmer's market, but I don't think that my farmer's market has apple cider. Honestly, a sin. Because there's not like a ton of like Belizean or native published academia out there about Belizean colonization, it's important to read what is out there to see what people are saying. And also it is so important about like language that is used. Ugh, I feel like I needed that break, and now I feel so like full of things that I want to say and learn and write, put into words, and I was meant to just take a little relaxer, a little 2-hour nap. I was up 3 hours past my alarm. I love that for me. I wanted to go to the farmer's market just to see what they had. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is on my head? Just to see what they had. I kind of want some corn, but I think it ends in like a couple minutes, but Don't worry, I did not nap with my contacts in. I took them out because I had a feeling that I would fall asleep and I didn't want to sleep with my contacts in. But I didn't think I would sleep as long as I did. And I literally slept on my back the entire time, probably just like, let's go get something. I don't know. I guess I just need to spend money apparently.
I think doing this would help me feel better, so I know I have it all it is, and I don't know why, but I'm trying. Yeah, that's where I'm at. It would not be ideal again, so that's...
Do I look sleep deprived? Hello. So, I'm so tired. But yesterday we went to Indigenous Peoples Day. We went for the sunrise ceremony and then also did the water ceremony. My mom brought water from Belize. There's the water ceremonies where people bring water from their homelands or like wherever they're from, like even within America, like bodies of water in America. And then you like have the ceremony and you get called up by region. And so they called up the Caribbean, and so I went, and then this other woman went first, and then they just started moving on after that. Like, somebody from Hawaii even went, and I was like, wait a minute, what about me? And she was like, where are you from? And I was like, Belize. And she looked at me like, blink, blink. And I was like, it's below Mexico. It is the only country that is part of Central America and the Caribbean. She was just like, oh. Oh goodness. Nobody knows Belize, but I'm just so grateful for Belize, and I'm very grateful for the kind of diversity that I grew up with there, and like I'm just so grateful for my identity as a Belizean and also as a Mupan Maya. Like those just, as the years go by, hold so much value to me, and I'm just so grateful for it. And just times like this, it's like this time of year and going to Indigenous Peoples Day, it really just rejuvenates the soul, you know? Very reaffirming in my identity and the work that I do, and to just, it's encouragement to keep doing it. And yes, it's Columbus Day, there's that. And it's funny because all of yesterday we're all like, we're not going to talk about that murderer. And so it is a time of anger, but I feel like it's a very productive anger, and that can be channeled into like learning and growth. And I just feel very like, yeah, let's get back to it, let's get to work. And like, you know who the fuck showed up? Like, okay, so water ceremony, whatever, I was freezing, I was like, I gotta go stand in the sun, so I did that. Had fry bread. Is fry bread always that salty? No tea, no shade to the vendor, but oh my god, it was so salty. And I got the sweet version with like sweet toppings, but the salt, I was like, I'm gonna have a stroke right now, so I couldn't eat the rest of it. And that was my first time trying fry bread, which I will try it again just to see if it's not supposed to be that salty. But walked around, looked at all the vendors. I got some little bracelets, bead bracelets, because I used to have those when I was growing up, so I was like, nostalgia. Anyways, oh, and I was wearing my Maya earrings, right? These are my traditional earrings. I wear them from time to time. These are my granny's ones. My aunt had them, and so she gave them to me because I was like, I want some big girl ones, because I had little tiny ones from when I was a child, and so I got big girl ones. One of the vendors, she recognized my earrings. She said Guatemala first, and I said no, Belize. But it, you know, there is also in Guatemala, but you know, I just want to be like, no, not Guatemala, because Belize and Guatemala tension. So I'm like, no, I'm from Belize. But Maya, so that's the first time somebody ever recognized my earrings. Anyways, and then after we were walking around, we were just like, let's go sit in the like circle. It's in like the middle of the field where all the things go on, where they have like the music, and like the main guy was talking, and all of a sudden he said something about the Black Eyed Peas, and I was like, what the heck? And he's saying that that his good friend flew in this morning, and he was from the Black Eyed Peas. Oh my god, who shows up? The guy from the Black Eyed Peas. That was so like out of nowhere. I was shocked, and he was my freaking favorite member. I would always look at him during music videos when I was really little. And now I saw him in real life. It's literally crazy, bro. I like did not expect that at all. That I was just like, what? Anyways, all that excitement over. I'm gonna continue with my work today. I was writing a really long to-do list last night. Gotta get to all these things because I didn't do anything yesterday, and I didn't really do anything Sunday either. Or yeah, was that Sunday? Wait, what the heck? Did I just say I didn't do anything on Sunday? I did everything on Sunday. I don't know why I said that. See, this is why I'm telling you, my short-term memory is so bad. But I'm gonna relax until Splatoon comes on at 10, and then I'll get to work after I play Splatoon, okay? Let me live. Hi. So, yesterday I didn't get much work done because I was annotating, or I was taking annotations from books and writing them into the section in the library part of each book. Not each book, because I haven't read each book, but I did From a Native Daughter, and then I went and grabbed my copy of Babel. When I was looking through the Goodreads quotes from Babel to just add a little quote on the pages of Notion, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna add Babel as a resource of books here, because so many passages in that book, whenever I read it, I was just like, wow, this woman, her mind, you know? She just gets it, and I feel like I probably would use her as a resource and use that book as a resource in papers, because a lot of the way that she just puts things is just, she gets it. But then when I took my copy of Babel out, I feel like there was so much dust on it, and I like inhaled it, and so I started feeling ugh. So I laid down, and I ended up watching TikToks all afternoon, evening, and I learned loads. So you know what? It was productive TikTok time. But anyways, today I woke up late because I was having such a good, fun dream. It was like a fantasy adventure vibe. It was so fun. I don't really remember the details of it anymore, but I know that I was having a good time. But woke up finally, got to work on my Notion homepage. I feel like... Hello?
I forgot to tell you.
Where was I? My sister called. I think I was talking about... You know, you have sister fights and all that, but then at the end of the day, who really knows you? Your sister. Like, I know her. There's this joke back when she was, she was like a moody teenager, but one time she yelled at all of us and was like, you don't know me. And so I love to be like, I know you. Like, I have a very good long-term memory, especially things from childhood, so those people, my family, didn't know it was coming for them in later years, aka right now. Anyways, I think I was talking about my Notion homepage. I haven't redone my homepage in a long time, and I just feel like I don't have that much to put on it because I only have like a couple of pages, and most of the things that people put on their homepage I don't use Notion for. I prefer physical things, and also I don't go to school anymore. What the heck? I'm just a little girl. I should still be in school. Redoing that, I started with that this morning, and then I was like, I have to pack my orders so I can get to the post office in time, but it's already 4 p.m. So I'm gonna book it to the post office right now, and I also have to go to the bank, and I also have to get snacks for Rocky before he bites my head off. Packed my orders. Feels good to have them all done, like having a blank page for like my order fulfillment thing. So beautiful. But please buy from my shop, Katherine.shop. I will have to do a restock soon because a bunch of things are about to go out of stock, so go get those.